Hello, Xavier here, and we're back with yet another fakemon video. In the last video, we made the evolutionary line of the Constella region fire starter, Constella. So today, I'll finally be making the Constella region water starter evolution line for Telsey. But before we dive into the video, I recommend checking out the first fakemon video I made where we make the starters of the Constella region. You can check out that video by going into the description below or just clicking the link on the top right of the video. Some of you may already know the starters are based off of the constellations of Taurus, Aries, and Scorpio. Water starter is of course based off of Scorpio, the scorpion. Now before you say anything about a scorpion being more land animal than water animal, the element of the constellation Scorpio is actually water. With that in mind, we went with the sea scorpion for the water starter. The first evolution of Telsey is still based on the sea scorpion with not much after that, but the final evolution was quite the hard one to design. The final evolution of Telsey is heavily designed after a Roman helmet and the Kraken. And again, before we get some people saying that the Kraken is a squid octopus, I'd like to point out that earlier description of it say it had more crab-like mandibles. We still added some tentacles on it to reference the more updated designs for the Kraken. Now let's go check out the starters. So, like I said before, the design for the first evolution isn't too unique. I had an image of an actual sea scorpion when designing it. There wasn't anything else that I added to the design since the more unique designs were saved for the final stage. I did add a few more claws and some spikes on the shell to make it more unique and less plain. And I did put some spikes on specific areas so that when it evolves it will transfer over into the design of the final a bit more. The design was quite simple and so was the posing since I used references to make the design. The colors of Telsey also transferred over.
Bathymor, the sea scorpion Pokemon. These Pokemon are reserved and prefer to live in solitude, and uses its claws and tail to keep approaching people and Pokemon away. In battle, most attacks don't hurt, walking away while the opposing Pokemon continues to attack. Its poison is much more potent now, and can immobilize others with just a small dose.
The Kraken was a really cool idea for the final evolution, but I didn't know how I wanted to design it. Unlike the other evolutions, I didn't make a design in my head for the final evolution. So I started out with making a few rough sketches and seeing what would look best. Silver then recommended basing it off more of a Nautilus, and so I started making a sketch of how the shell could work its way into the design a bit more. At the end of the day, it worked out as making the second sketch. I decided to make the armor be the Nautilus shell and incorporate the Roman helmet into the design. The claws and tentacles now come from within the Nautilus armor, and the tail is now more tentacle while keeping it pointy.
Kradalscor, the armored Kraken Pokemon. This Pokemon has grown to realize strength does not come from being alone, and now likes to seek out colonies of Telsey, becoming a mentor and teaching them what it has learned. Its metallic shell is nearly impossible to penetrate, and its poison, while still not lethal, is more potent. In ancient times, the Kradalscor was used to terrorize a young maiden and her city, before a legendary Pokemon defeated it in combat.
And there you have it, the water starters of the Constella region. For the next Fakemons, I plan on making the Route 1 Fakemons, but I'll be live streaming that over on my Twitch account, so if you don't want to miss out on being part of it, go to the description below and follow me over on Twitch. It's free, I promise. Now that all of the starters are complete for the Constella region, which one would you go with, and why? What would you do differently with the designs of the starters? Give me any suggestions or questions down in the comments below, because I might make a remake video for them if you guys have any good design changes you think I should make. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys over on Twitch or here for a new video.